Really excited about my Sega Genesis game Block'em Sock'em being available as a game of the month for the Evercade, Versus, and EXP. You can download these for free and play them for about 30 days. And wanted to show some gameplay if you're not familiar with this game that I have published and worked in collaboration with Second Dimension. Really awesome. And I offer this game on digital on itch.io. I'm going to show that later. And I offer other published games as well. So here it is, Block'em Sock'em. It's a fun little puzzle game. And you know what? I love puzzle games. I wanted to make a friendly, family-friendly game where you could beat this in one sitting. I do offer this on physical for Sega Genesis as well, and offer that at many conventions. But they're made in small batches. This is an opportunity for people that have a mainstream retro console. Evercade's been out for years, and several different hardware options. But yeah, this is awesome. It's also going to be on physical Evercade cartridge, Indie Heroes 4, and so that should be coming out probably later this year. And what I love about Evercade is they do schedule out their cartridges, and you will know ahead of time. So this talks a little bit about the gameplay and how to play. You can start by pressing start and B. You can just restart a level. It does reset your score. And so really happy with the outcome of this game. It was a fun project, and huge thanks to Adam Welch, who really, if it wasn't for him, this wouldn't have happened. I've had several other people contribute as well. Sergio and the Holograms, you're awesome, dude. He did the music. And this has been ported to several other platforms. Currently working on an Intellivision one, so stay tuned for that, and that will be announced later this year. Also for Nintendo, so I'm working on a Nintendo version, but these take time, and working with several people. So yeah, here it is. So you match corresponding colors, and we have to do it in the right order. You have so many tosses per stage, and your goal is to get your blocks left under 4. And each stage has different goals. And so if you get enough of the blocks cleared, you then move on to the next stage. By the way, this is also on the Atari VCS, and that's the 7800 version. And I've worked with different people for different ports, but I've done several ports. Super Nintendo, Atari Jaguar, even. You can go on Atari Age and get a complete in-box copy for that. I really like the Super Nintendo one. It has my voice in it. The Intellivision version is going to have the IntelliVoice feature as well. Just recorded voiceovers for that. So, yeah. Just want to show some gameplay here. Probably the first 5 or 6 stages. 25 levels total. So, just for people to get kind of into the groove. Because this is a game that's easy to pick up and play. A little bit more difficult to master. There's a couple different ways you can clear each stage. You don't have to go in the exact order, but it's about clearing blocks, and a percentage of blocks need to be cleared to get under your goal, and you have so many tosses to do that. So yeah, definitely wanted to show this. Just a really well done little puzzle game, and Evercade liked it, and it's game of the month. So you can check this out if you have a Versus or EXP hardware for the Evercade. But yeah, I just wanted to give an update about this, talk about it. Really happy that this was offered for the Evercade. I've covered many other products, almost the majority of all of them, and I have a dedicated playlist to Evercade products, and you can check that out in my playlist section. And so I'll do a link in this video showing all my Evercade videos, which this is one of them. So yeah, as the levels progress, they get a little bit more challenging, and just really love puzzle games. I was a big fan of Columns, Tetris. Really enjoyed Columns on the Sega Genesis, and my idea for a puzzle game would be a throwback to an early 90s Sega Genesis. I wanted to have that look and sound, and it turned out great. I just really love what Second Dimension did with this game. And I do have ideas for a sequel. I've had people reach out, hey, I'd love for you to do a sequel. It's just time for me. Between my teaching and YouTube, I'm working about 60 hours a week, and I'm tired. I love for a sequel to happen, but I have some other games I want to publish first. If you don't know, I've been publishing independent video games for about 10 years. So Game Panic being my very first game that I published, and that's available on itch.io. It's a simple game & watch game for the Atari 2600. Offered it on physical as well at expos. You're probably wondering, why don't you offer those online? Such a limited run and batch, making those in very small batches, it's tough. And so I try to keep those and offer those in-person shows. I do see myself continuing in the publishing realm of independent video games, and always looking for new projects depending on what it is. And I've really enjoyed the projects I've been connected to over the years, and there's others I've been involved with that I wasn't the publisher, but you know what, it's fun. These are the types of games I like. These are the types of games I typically play with my negative downtime. You know, you're not needing some 30-hour long RPG to beat these. You beat them. Typically, this game could probably be beaten within an hour or so, and really enjoy that. Really enjoy these types of games. And yeah, so more info, you can go to Evercade's website or their blog, and they talk about Game of the Month. They talk about the upcoming hardware revision for the Versus and EXP, and that's going to be coming soon. And I'm going to be covering that on my channel. I can't wait to talk about that. The Tomb Raider collection coming out, I know people are excited about that as well. Previous Game of the Months are on the blog as well. But yeah, Evercade does a good job at scheduling out, hey, this is coming. And so they have some hardware coming out this year, as well as some different cartridges. And in the comments, let me know, what do you think of the Evercade? Are you a fan? Is this something that you've experienced, enjoy, or are you waiting for something else? But anyways, maybe you're not an Evercade fan. You can go over to itch.io, where I offer several different games to play on emulator. You can download and play them your way. You do you, affordably priced. And thank you so much for the ongoing support. If you like what you see, consider hitting that like and subscribe button and clicking the bell, as I'm uploading videos every week. You folks are wonderful and beautiful. Let's keep it positive. This is the immortal John Hancock, and you take care.